and welcome to the newest Northstars Show right here on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jaret Schneider, and in this edition of the Northstars Show, we talked to a couple of players, including Jory Ross and Anthony Keeper. And stay tuned for my interview with head coach John McNevin. And I'm with head coach John McNevin. John, at home this weekend, it was a Southwest team who was middle of the pack coming into the weekend. Obviously, maybe not the couple of the results you want, but a couple of strong games and a couple of looked like some strong results towards the end. But maybe just run down the weekend and how things went.
Well, yeah, you're correct. Southwest is sitting right there in the match, sixth spot. I think they're holding on to right now, and there's a gap between them and Kenora. The weekend went well when you look at the team's effort that we had. We ran into trouble in the first period of the first game with penalties, and we gave up 4 specialty points, 3 goals on a power play, and then 1 shorthanded goal. So, I mean, they jumped up into a 4-1 lead. After that, the game was pretty good, back and forth. It showed how much we dominated in the game when it was even strength. Playing against them, as our shots showed, it was 36-35 for us, the shots on goal that night. So in a positive side, we started to play. We kept our shots below 40 against a team that's way up there on the rankings compared to us. And then the effort was good. We stayed out of the penalty box till the last 3 minutes, and we ran into more penalty trouble. But other than that, the Saturday night game, I thought it was a good, positive way to start the next game, being that we were that tight in shots and stuff. So.
All right, so then maybe who are some of the guys that played well, and if you had to give an offensive and a defensive player of the week too?
Offensive player, I would have to say, I have to give it to a couple of guys. I thought Trent Laycock played a very good weekend this weekend, moving all over the place. He had some bad luck around the net, but I thought he played very well. Jory Valentino coming into his own again, not taking any penalties, not taking too many penalties, and he's very offensive-minded with the puck. And very good in our zone. So he got again a goal on the weekend with a nice wrist shot. So that was nice to see. So I'd say between Trent and Jory, the two of them had a very good offensive weekend. So that was nice to see.
All right, and what are some of the things that you guys are working on in practice this weekend before you go back on the road and get to play that Interlake team again?
We decided to work on a little bit more fine-tuning of power play. We noticed some of the little mistakes we were making up high. Our defenseman, when we get that pass from the half boards, if he takes a little bit of a walk, that defending player follows him, and it leaves our offensive player wide open. So if we give a puck back, we can move in and take a shot. So we've been working on that, just trying to get that quick shot in our net. So that's one of the things we're working on the power play. The penalty killing, we went into rotation on killing down two men, because we had that a couple times on the weekend, so we figured we better work a little bit more on that. So we've added that into the thing. We've put some lines together, some permanent lines together, and we ran them some 3-on-2s and stuff to get them used to each other, back into situations where they're going to be comfortable with each other. So that's what we've been working on right now.
All right, and then on the road again, we've got Interlake twice, Friday, Saturday, and then a Winnipeg team on the Sunday. Now, heading into Interlake, I know these are winnable games for sure. You split with them when they were back here, but what are some of the things that you noticed from them that were when they were here in town that you can maybe take advantage of on the road and hopefully get 4 points out of those 2 games?
One of the things we're going to, as long as we play the same way we played against Southwest on the weekend, especially the Sunday game, I expect to take out 4 points from this weekend. I know it's hard to swallow for a lot of people to think, but that's the work ethic was there. The lineup changes that we've made and going to go forward, we should be able to take 2 games from there. I'm looking for points in both games at a very minimum.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a couple winnable games. We saw them when they were here in town, and obviously taking one of the wins, one of those games. We look forward to hearing back, and good luck this weekend, John.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
What?
Hi, my name is Dalen Campbell. My number is 26. I play forward. My hometown is DePaul, Manitoba. I went to Kelsey School, elementary school. My favorite player is Joe Sakic.
And I'm with Jory Ross. Jory, at home this weekend, a couple of tough games. Not too terrible outcomes, but looking at the season so far, how would you say things are going so far? And up to this point?
Well, we're definitely working hard. Definitely don't deserve any of the outcomes we were getting. So just got to keep working and eventually get that streak going.
And now to this point of the year, are you happy with what you've been able to contribute to the team up to this point?
Yeah, for sure. I'm more of a energy kind of guy, get the boys going, and that's all I really contribute.
So now you're a returning guy from last year, obviously. So what are some of the things maybe that you're working on this year, maybe compared to last year?
Well, I get more experience on the ice this year, but, well, it helps out that I played last year, so to build on from that, and, yeah.
And now, obviously, you are a returning guy and you've been playing hockey your whole life. So maybe just on the lighter side of things, what's your pregame routine like? What are some of the things that you do before a game? And do you have a routine? Are you superstitious at all?
No, definitely not. I'll just arrive at the rink 2 hours early, and I'll watch Miles dance for a bit. It's always a good show before the game.
He's good for a couple laughs.
Yeah, exactly. Eat some oranges, go play soccer with the boys, warm up, and then get ready to go.
All right, and then what are you working on in practice this week before hitting the road for 3 games?
We're working on our new breakout, actually, and some new power play breakouts, so hopefully those will contribute for the weekend, too.
Okay, and we'll look forward to see some of those as well, maybe in some of the homestands in the next little while. But thanks, Jory, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Brady keeper spins away from a check, dumps it into the corner. Lost the good chance there. They score. There's a good goal right there. Good hustle by Brady Keeper getting it in there and finishing it off as Anthony Keeper. And I don't think Tyler Crow seen it. The puck come out. And he was Johnny on the spot. Anthony Keeper was, and he put it home.
And I'm with Anthony Keeper. Anthony, first goal this weekend of the year. You know, like I said, it's your first goal. Maybe take us through the goal and how did it happen and how did you set it up and how did you put it in the net?
Well, Lane went behind. Lane took the puck wide and went behind the net. And I just called for the pass and put it in.
Okay, so then at this point of the year, are you happy with how the season's went so far for you?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
All right, so then now looking forward to this weekend, what are some of the things that you hope maybe the guys can do or you can do to help the team and get a couple of wins on the road? I know Interlake's a beatable team. You guys beat them already once this year, but what are some of the things maybe you're working on in practice to get things going here this weekend?
Well, we gotta work on our penalty killing and power play and stay out of the box. That's pretty much all.
All right, now I'll ask you some questions for the 1 minute with. So Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Favorite restaurant?
Arby's.
Last movie you watched?
I have
Favorite class?
math.
Best Movember mustache on the team?
Definitely Riley.
Oh, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Which teammate is always late and why?
I'm gonna have to say Miles because he's a bit slow.
Favorite app?
Instagram.
Favorite hockey team?
Toronto Maple Leafs.
And favorite television show?
Family Guy.
All right, thanks and good luck this weekend.
Thanks.
That'll do it for the Northstars Show right here on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jaret Schneider. I would just like to thank all my guests for joining me this week. We had a couple of players. We had Jory Ross as well as Anthony Keeper and head coach John McNevin. And also the Northstars are back on the road this weekend. They're in Toulon Friday and Saturday night to take on the Interlake Lightning. And good luck to the boys. I know they're hoping to get some wins there as it is a beatable team. And then on Sunday they will face Winnipeg before returning home. And thanks for watching.